see whether we'll be able to get across to the Minister of Youth and Sport, talk about Mr. Chief Sunday Dare. He has been installed the Agbaki of Ogbomosho land, and the celebration continues. All the effort he put into getting Pinnick into the FIFA Council has paid off. I just hope that we'll get Sunday Dare on the line. Okay, my producer is telling me that we are getting through now. Hello, Mr. Sunday Dare, Chief Sunday Dare, Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports. Let's begin by asking you, sir, how do you feel about this, Pinnick getting into the FIFA Council?
Well, I feel excited about this opportunity. Anytime Nigeria is able to secure a key position in any multilateral or global or international organization, you know that it's very important when it comes to international relations. But in this case, the excitement is greater because you know that football is king in this country. Football is big business globally, and FIFA is globally recognized. So to have a seat on the FIFA Council is really exciting. But beyond that, it also opens up new prospects and possibilities for our football development, particularly youth and grassroots football development, which I believe will receive greater attention, even as FIFA has promised.
All right, Honorable Minister, I am sure a lot of underground work have gone into this, a lot of diplomatic move went into it. How did you go about it?
Well, the first thing is, I wouldn't have done anything without Mr. President's approval. So first is Mr. President's note. I want to thank President Muhammadu Buhari for being extremely supportive. He responded quickly. He gave us the full support, supporting Amaju and Nigeria's position. He understood what the positivity of this would be. He also directed that the Foreign Affairs also do some groundwork, contact necessary people, particularly different countries. We thank him for that. On my part, I made sure that I stayed up to speed on the lobbying, the politics out there through Amaju himself and a few other people. I was able to speak to a number of sports ministers from about 2 or 3 countries and other people that were strategic. I spoke to them directly. We had to trade a few places. When it came to CAF presidency, we gave our votes to South Africa, got their support, Gambia, and a couple of other countries. So it was some diplomatic shuffle, and we're glad that it eventually paid off.
All right, now that the deal has been sealed, Pinnick is now a member of the FIFA Council, the third Nigerian that will be occupying that position. What would be your advice to him at this point in time? I don't think this should be all about him. It's all about Nigeria, actually.
Well, Amaju has a big mandate that extends beyond Nigeria. He's sitting on that council representing the African continent. But like they say, charity begins at home. Amaju must plug himself into the larger vision of FIFA. Just between November last year and this year, we've seen FIFA, and I was part of that virtual meeting, where FIFA clearly came out with a program, not just on women football, but on youth football development. That is the bedrock and the nursery of football development. Amaju must apply himself to the plans and the vision of FIFA for youth football development, but also women football development, and find a way to replicate that first in Nigeria to make sure we have a youth football development plan of action that we're going to follow through, working through our principals club, the academicals, and other, the useful and the rest. Because it needs to wake up all these youth football programs we've had before. On our part, we've started Principals Club. Useful has to come back again. And NFF must plug into that. But beyond that, I will develop a nice one for Nigeria. You can apply the same model to a couple of other African countries. And I think his greatest strength will come from ensuring that he builds a robust action plan for youth football development and also women football development, because that is where the future of global football lies.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Minister, for sharing your thoughts with us. Once more, we'll say congratulations. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Judge Ali.